Not feeling too great today, so I thought I'd show you all my way of coping with things like this. So I raise a lot of flowers and herbs, and I dry them and save them in these jars and use them for various things when I'm not feeling my best. So today we're going to use chamomile. Chamomile is a really small flower, and while I do grow some, I also buy some because they're so small and I would have to take up a substantial amount of garden space to be able to fill this jar because they're so very small. So chamomile is very soothing, and it will be great for helping my poor little stomach. It's not feeling too good. Another great thing for upset stomachs is ginger, which helps the digestion. So we're going to get a little bit of ginger. So I grow my own ginger and dry it. You can also use the leaves, so I also incorporate those as well. They have the same medicinal properties as the root does. My third ingredient today is going to be peppermint. I'm not sure how these three will flavor-wise mix together, but peppermint is another stomach soothing herb. So that's going to be my third ingredient. There's a number of different ways that you can steep different herbs. You can actually put them into tea bags, which is what I often do. But for tonight, I'm just going to grab these three things and put them together in this little strainer cup, which can sit right in a regular cup. And usually it takes about 10 minutes to steep a good amount of the medicinal qualities out of your leaves and roots. No shorter than 10 minutes. Depending on the cup you use, it may cool down too much and you may need to do a little reheat on it. But you definitely want to wait 10 minutes to get the full quality. The order of the herbs doesn't really matter. Here is my peppermint. Get a couple of spoonfuls of that in there. Ooh, it smells good. I don't know how to describe the scent of fresh peppermint. It smells like peppermint. I mean, it's delicious, but it smells, I guess, fresh, at the risk of sounding redundant. There's no like artificial tang to it. My next thing is my ginger, and I'll put a bit of the root and leaf in there. Ginger tends to be a relatively strong flavor, so I don't usually put a whole lot in. And chamomile, of course. Oh my, those smell delicious. Those smell wonderful. Whoops. Put some of those in there. And little scapies, put them in there. And then I'll just heat my water. I have a pot that I can set the temperature so I don't bring it quite to boiling. And then I let it sit for 10 minutes. I pour it over and through this container into a cup, and then I set this in the cup and let it steep. Wow, this tea is amazingly good.